Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's Miller's Texans going up against Dion Lewis's Patriots. Nothing quite like New England in the fall, so let's get you up to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Houston Texans. Hi again, folks. I'm Brandon Godden. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And as we all know, Charles, offenses today, they're driven by the passing attack. But Larry highlighted in the open a couple of running backs who might just disagree with that assessment.
Yeah, and sometimes, occasionally you get a game where running backs will match each other, kind of carry for carry on opposite teams. But for the most part, they focus on themselves. How many touches will they get, and can they create big plays for their own team?
And both of these guys, certainly more than 5-10 touchbacks. They're workhorses. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. We get our first look at New England's offense. Tom Brady coming off that Week 3 come-from-behind win over Houston. And, Charles, that was his 41st career fourth-quarter comeback.
And how old is Tom? Isn't he 40?
40.
I mean, the numbers are staggering, right? I mean, he threw for 378 yards, 5 touchdowns. The fourth-quarter comeback against last year's NFL #1 ranked defense. Yeah, he's Tom Brady.
Second 40-year-old with 5 touchdown passes in a game. The other, Warren Moon. Brady now on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's a nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. For the shifty Dion Lewis. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. New England, the starters on offense. And, you know, last week we talked about who are the pass catchers going to be for Tom Brady. They had some guys step up in the win over Houston.
I'm not surprised that we had guys emerge, and I'm not surprised about who they are. All right, Brandon Cooks, who they acquired in the offseason from New Orleans, he was over 100 yards in pass receptions. Gronk had a touchdown catch. Chris Hogan, who played so well for them last year down the stretch, 2 touchdown catches, and Tom Brady knows how to sprinkle it around. 7 guys caught passes from him in that game.
Now Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. And his throw here is incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensive starting lineup now for Houston. When we get back to the safeties, you'll see Corey Moore, and he almost had a spectacular interception to seal a victory in New England, but wasn't meant to be.
That would have been a really tough catch, right? Almost a circus catch. But it tells you that if you're going to play New England and hope to beat them, you have to make plays like that. You have to take every opportunity because they always find a way to keep themselves in games and most of the time win them.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Now Brady again. And that will be incomplete as well. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion?
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gronkowski for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
Gronkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Fresh off a pretty impressive performance in Foxborough, albeit in a loss, Deshaun Watson brings out Houston. And I know we hate the term moral victories, but boy, Watson, what he did there was pretty good.
What's that stat that you gave me prior to that game about rookie quarterbacks going to Foxborough to play against Bill Belichick?
0-8, now 0-9.
And he darn near got it done. And that was a big selling point for Deshaun Watson coming out of college. His poise, his presence, his calm, and the ability to play well in big games, and he did that against New England. Tom Brady had to use his Tom Brady magic on the last drive for New England to win that game.
Let's go! On 1st down, it's Watson. And his throw is incomplete. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
When you think of the Texans, you think this is a team that likes to throw the football. In 2016, though, they weren't very good at it. 29th overall in passing, but they were 8th in rushing. So let's see if they lean on the running game to start this contest. And they're hoping to get more consistency throwing the ball downfield.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. the ground. This is Lamar Miller. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. This defense for New England, here the starters, see them on your screen, but so far through 3 weeks, they've given up 461 yards per game. Where do you think that ranks in the league? Well,
I'm going to guess it's higher than 32 because New Orleans seems to have that spot for the last few years.
It's actually below New Orleans.
You're kidding.
Yeah, last in the league for the Patriots.
Well, how about that? No one saw that coming. But how about New England? Last in the league in the yards they've given up on defense, yet they're still 2-1 and still one of the most feared teams in the league.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jadeveon Clowney, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?